This is Paddy's bike, and this is up in under the mudguard. I'll just switch on the light for you. You can see how apocalyptic that is. Pretty nasty. So we have a repair panel. You can put that down now, Paddy, and I'll show them that. Yeah. We bought a repair panel on eBay. For any who's looking, I'll send you the link, or I'll put the link in the video. That's the good panel we got for it. So we think there's just about enough there to let us away, you know, the bad stuff. On that, you can see it there. Now, when Paddy's dad bought this bike, he thought it was in great shape, and I'm just going to show you so that nobody else gets caught this way. Like, there's a plastic bit that goes on the back of them. I wonder where it is here. Anyway, there's a plastic piece that sits on the back, and it stretches out across there, and you don't see this bit. So, like, he thought it was a perfect bike when he was looking at it, and then we come and looked underneath it, and there was just nothing left. Like, yeah. So, just so no one else gets caught like that, 'cause they're the parts that go on this particular bike. Like, so there you are. That's the stage it's at now at the minute, anyway. So this is a little bit of an update on the Honda 90 that Paddy's father bought here. And you remember the last time you seen it, that there was a load of rust on the back and there wasn't much left. And we got repair panels. And who was it that welded it? Eugene McMahon welded this up. And I think he done a good job. Now, I have a bit of filling to do here just to get it right and everything, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was before it went to him. To show you up in underneath, he patched it up in there too. So it's all solid now, and I'm just helping Paddy tonight to take the rest of it apart so that we can start sanding it and getting ready for paint. So it's just a little update on the 90. There you go, folks. Final coat on the Honda 90. Just a little update. You can see how she worked out. And there's the back where the welding was done. You can see it didn't work out too bad. Just after finishing coating it. Looking good. So the next part is to rebuild it. Got these labels for it. They make it look the part. So that's one project that I've been working on that's at least nearly finished. So happy enough with that. Have to clean up this messy part inside, just get a bit of stone chip stuff onto it. Got front headlight part done. Got the mudguard done. Been having a few issues in some areas with paint not sticking, but it's not that bad. It's only in areas that you can't really see, so I'm not that annoyed about it. But you can see what I mean. And this here is pretty good. This gave me an awful lot of trouble, this back piece. You can see it's still giving a bit of trouble there. But in hindsight, I should have probably stripped it right down to the bare plastic and metal, which I did not do. But it is what it is. So that's a quick update on the 90. We're ready to piece her together. So after finishing up for the night, it was dry enough to sort of piece it together without damaging it too much. So I thought I'd just give you a look. I couldn't resist just piecing it together, really for the owner more so than myself, just so we can see how it's turning out, you know. I think you'll agree it doesn't look too bad. at the place where it got welded. You can see you barely even ever know. So that's a pretty good result. As I said, the paint job's not perfect because I didn't strip the whole thing down to the steel, which I probably should have done in hindsight because that tank doesn't look that great. The rest of it don't look too bad though. It's pretty clean. I can nearly see myself in it. It's pretty good. Wheels look good. Everything looks good. I had to tie these electrics to this ladder for the night just so they don't fall on it. That's it guys for the night. I'm just going to make sure and prop it up good and make sure it doesn't fall over. That would be a disaster. So there you go. That's the update on the Honda 90. We're nearing completion. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. So, just a little update on the Honda 90 now. And I've been working on the wiring today. And I've sorted out most of my issues. And it's nearing completion. It's 90% there, excuse the pun. So, I'll just show you what I've got. So I switch on the ignition now. I've got my neutral light. Got my indicators working. Rear. And other indicator. Working. Rear. Working. Hit the brake light. Brake light's working. Now the headlight doesn't work unless you start her up, so just give it a quick kick here. So maybe just put this phone down to do this because the battery tray is sort of in the road. Park light's working, so everything's working on it. Happy out with that. Still have my throttle issue to sort out, which I hope to get sorted out now in the next 10 minutes or that. And I wanted to put on the chain today, but the chain's too long. And I need to take a couple of links out of it, and I haven't got a splitter, so I have to go to a friend to get one of those. So that I won't have that on today. One little problem I did notice, and I thought I noticed it whenever I was cleaning up the engine anyway, is you can see a little bit of oil there, and that's coming out of these seals. There's a sealing behind this, and there's a sealing behind this. And they're going to have to be changed. Simple as that. And if you don't change them, you're going to run through an awful lot of oil, and you're going to wonder why you run through so much oil. There you go, that would be why it is. I've noticed also that I've left a washer off this, so I'll have to get a washer for that. And then the chain guard has to go on when I do all that. They're just little bits. Pun intended, that 90% of the work is done. It's nearly there. So just wait for a few small wee pieces that I need, like a speedo cable and things like that. And the screws for this plastic headpiece, I don't know what I've done with them the time we were taking them off, so we're gonna have to look for them. And I noticed the steering, it must have took a hit at some stage or another, because the steering to me doesn't look like it's 100% straight. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way of pulling that straight again. I think it's angled that way a bit. I don't know if I can just pull it by hand, maybe with a bit of help from somebody. without having to undo too many nuts, because there's a castellated nut in on top of that and it's a bit of a joke to loosen up and tighten, so let's hope we don't have to touch it. Anyway, that's the update on the 90, and it's definitely getting there. See you later, guys. Well, I finally managed to get the chain on, so I've done everything I can to it today. The chain guard was not the correct one, so I'll have to wait on it, and a speedometer cable. Small things. There's a small tiny issue with the neutral switch, but I'll have to look that up. But we're going to take it for a little spin here just for the fun and see how we get on. That's assuming we have petrol. Started anyway. First gear. Going down a bit of a hill now. Watch the card. Not really the ideal situation in a housing estate, is it? I'll just turn on here. Take it back down. Drop out of gear to go uphill here. We'll be getting a new seat cover. That's not the correct seat for the bike. I just put it on it for now, because it's handy. There you go, folks. Almost done. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? For some reason, it keeps building up pressure and doesn't seem to want to start. I don't know why that is. Eventually it does start. I'm still not sure why that is. Got a bit of figuring out to do there. It's not a problem I've ever come across with these bikes before, so yeah, most things are working as they should. I am hearing a bit of a clunky noise coming out of the engine when it's at low revs, and I'm not sure what it is. I hope it's nothing to worry about. The clutch does need a bit of an adjusting, but it's not too bad. So there you are, guys. That's basically near complete. Just leg shields and stuff to put on, and a few small minor pieces to do, and that's it. There you go.